I found a Barrett though. Haha, there it is. Dude, this Barrett does crazy damage. Like, look at the stats on it. Alright, stop right here. Look at the firepower on this Barrett. Not to mention the range and the accuracy. In this gameplay, I can't remember if I had cards equipped. Let's say I have one of the cards that allows me to do 15% more damage when I'm shooting a weak spot. That's gonna fry any mutation that steps in front of you, but you have to actually hit your shots. The worst of it, you can't really kill hordes with the Barrett. I thought it was gonna work like Call of Duty Zombies where you can penetrate multiple zombies, but that's not the case, or at least I don't have a card or anything that does that for me yet. My ideal setup is to have a card that allows me to gain health after melee kills. Once I have a card that gives me perks with melee kills, I like to carry a melee weapon for my secondary and carry the Barrett as my primary, because you can shred through the normal ridden easily, but when you need that extra damage, you're going to have to shoot at those weak spots on the mutations. I know this sounds like a bad idea, and it kind of is if it's a smaller map. This is why I usually use this method when I have a larger map, but I'm telling you, the damage you can get from this gun is insane. Something that I noticed while playing through the campaign is the Barrett is very good at taking out special mutations, but if you are rushed in any way, more specifically on the higher difficulty modes, you'll need a very strong secondary. You'll mainly use that secondary weapon to clear hordes. I try my best to fill up my deck with cards that are tailored towards melee weapons and secondary weapons in general, because that is going to be your main weapon. I usually only pull the Barrett out when I need to take out hordes or bosses, specifically in campaign. In a way, my Barrett is pretty much my secondary weapon, so if I can get my hands on a SMG or a really good melee weapon, it always comes in handy. So it's important to start Swarm off with a proper deck. I like to pile as much damage as I can on before the match starts, because if you pair the proper cards with Barrett, like 35% weak spot damage, it turns your gun into basically a one-shot machine. You can one-shot any ridden if you shoot them in the weak spot. Now this isn't a guarantee in later rounds, but if you don't kill them, they're going to be pretty much dead. As you can see, the setup I have in this video is a light machine gun and a Barrett. Usually I wouldn't go with the light machine gun because it just completely slows me down, but I had the card to use and it worked out. What cards do we have active? Okay, of course we have those cards active.
Reloaded! Just a scratch.
Reloading! From the swarm. It seems to be moving.
Take it easy, I got you. Come on, kid.
Watch your aim.
Bandages here! Meds here!
Well, that was fun.
Nice!
Bandages.
Just a scratch! That's what I tell you myself.
Harley's down! Hey guys, a little help!
Hey! Catch! Let me get you up.
Thanks, brother.
Don't worry about me.
I'll be taking that.
Great job, crew.
Get this stuff off me!
Hold it down. Oh yeah!
Ollie's dead. Only two of you left.
Cover me! It's all over me! Man, that hurts like hell!
Hey, do I have a target on my backside?
Oh, shit! Sorry!
Keep out of the swarm! Swarm is
It
moving.
was bad, but it's not. Watch out! Gotta take care of it. Off down!
Wanna give me a hand here?
Why me, Lord? Why me?
Yep, that's it for me.